Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. If you are already subscribed, I just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me, and just that people are supporting me. There goes my kid screaming. Ugh, that's not good. So, as I was saying, it means so much to me to have your support and your following. I am so grateful. Let's get on with this video. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is a really scary video for me to film. I've actually filmed this particular video 3 times. This is my 3rd time. I haven't filmed it 3 times. This is my 3rd time. And I've deleted the footage every time because this is just so scary for me, and to be vulnerable and open myself up for criticism and people's judgment, it's scary, and it's out in the public. And a big disclaimer I want to share before I start anything else is that I don't believe being skinny should be your main goal in life. Rather, living a healthy lifestyle and striving to be the best version of yourself. And because I'm a Christian, what I believe is whatever would bring God the most glory. I hope that maybe there's somebody out there who's like me, who you've had kids and you're not where you used to be, and you're not where you want to be, and you want to feel healthy again, you want to be active again. Well, this is what this is about, because that's where I am right now. So if you're in that same boat, I hope that this is an encouragement for you. So to begin with, I want to just share like a little bit about who I used to be. I used to be really, really fit, and it wasn't something I had to try to do. I was just a naturally fit person. I did have a lot of fears in the back of my mind about gaining weight, because obesity actually does run in my family, and also congestive heart failure, stuff that does have a lot to do with your health. So after having 3 kids, I gained baby weight. That's totally normal, and tons of people have that happen, I know, but it's like after 3 kids, it just got worse and worse with each kid. With my first daughter, it wasn't that bad, and then the second kid came along, and I gained a lot of weight with him. I can't remember the exact number, but it was a good amount because I was not on bed rest, but I wasn't allowed to exercise with that pregnancy due to a blood clot. And then 3rd baby came along, and he came along a lot sooner than the 2nd one did. And I didn't even have time to lose the weight that I gained from the previous pregnancy. And just after having Bradley, my 3rd son, I have just felt so awful, so out of shape, and just really not liking myself anymore. You can hear Bradley on the stairs right now. All 3 of my kids are awake. But I didn't feel good about myself anymore. There was just so much extra weight I was carrying, and I couldn't do things that I usually was able to do. I couldn't just like go out and play ultimate frisbee or volleyball. I would get so tired. And that has just become more and more frustrating for me. I've gotten to the point where I'm just sick of it, and I want to get beyond that. So this is the start of my fitness journey. So now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, why make a video series all about this? To start off, 1, I need accountability. And if I just know that there's 5 people keeping track of this story and following along with me, that would motivate me enough. And maybe I should be able to motivate myself. One thing that I find really hard is motivation. 2, I want to encourage others. For so long, I wasn't working out because I felt like I needed a buddy. I needed somebody to come alongside me and just help me move forward. And then one day, I was just thinking about it, and I realized with almost everything in my life, why don't I be that person? Because just because I don't have that person doesn't mean I can't be that person. And I am nowhere near perfect. I have so many flaws and issues and things that I'm dealing with. But if I can encourage someone who needs that encouragement, I want to do that. I want to help people. And so I hope that by making these videos, maybe it will reach someone. 3, I want to be able to share tips, because honestly, I've seen a lot of videos, and most people on their fitness journeys, they're either so overweight, and I'm not trying to be mean, so I hope this doesn't offend anyone, and I'm sorry if it does, but they're either so overweight that they're not doing the same type of fitness stuff as me, or they're already so fit that it's like, goodness, can I even get there? Ugh. So I'm hoping that I can share tips for myself, for somebody who's not hugely fat, but definitely not skinny and not fit. And I can share tips on how maybe I get there and things that are working for me. So I wanted to start by measuring my waist, hips, one arm, and upper and lower part of one leg. When I went to grab my usual measuring tape, I couldn't find it, so I decided I would show you how I measure myself without a good measuring tape. So as you can see, I just wrap the scarf around myself, pinch the end, and measure from the end of the scarf to the end I'm pinching. This method can be off by a little bit, but it should be close enough for you to get an idea of how many inches you are. So now that that's done, here's the part that honestly I've been dreading the most. My total inches is 109 inches, and I didn't measure that many parts. I guess my goal would be to get under that 100, or at least 100 inches. I guess total would be a good number. I don't really know what a good number is. But currently I weigh 152 pounds, which is like scary to admit. Before having kids, I was like 120 to 125. So I've gained like 30 pounds, more than 30 pounds since having babies. Ugh, I'm not proud to share that. And just to give a good, what word am I looking for? And just to give a gauge of exactly what I should be weighing, I currently am 5'8". I've been 5'8" for a while. Just saying. I don't know why I said that. Stupid things come out of my mouth when I'm making these videos. I don't know. I mean, I know what I weighed. It'd be stupid to act like I didn't, but it's not something I'm proud of, and I don't want to share it with people. My husband always reminds me of this, so it's not like I'm just saying this, but my husband's always telling me some people would kill to be your size, and it's not really about that. I'm not trying to like put down anybody who would want to be my size. I mean, I know somebody who has lost an incredible amount of weight, and she's done such a good job, and she's worked so hard. She's lost like 150 pounds, and she's probably the same size I am now, and she's proud of that, and I am so proud of her. And I don't want to put down people who are my size and they're proud of that. That's great, and I think you should be at the size you want to be and what makes you happy. Just for me right now, I don't feel good where I am, and I want to be better. I want to feel healthier and more fit. So that's just what my goal is. So I want to share just exactly what I'm doing as far as fitness goes. And recently, for like the last 3 weeks, I've actually been running every day, and I really like it. I started out just easy, and I don't like to push myself and make myself sore, because when I do, I tend to give up and just stop. If I'm sore the next day, I'm like, oh, I don't want to work out. I'm sore. Maybe I shouldn't be working out when I'm sore. I don't know. So I don't push myself to the point of getting sore, which I've actually still seen progress with it. It might not be as quick progress as some people would want, but I'm happy with it. So 3 weeks ago, I started running, and I was running and walking 1 minute intervals. So walking 1 minute, running 1 minute. And I did it for 15 minutes total, sometimes 16 minutes, depending on how I was feeling. And now 3 weeks later, I am running a full mile straight, no stopping. And my record for a mile right now is 10 minutes and 45 seconds, which I'm really proud of. I know some people are like, I can do that in like 5 minutes. But hey, I'm starting from taking like 16 minutes to do a mile. So in 3 weeks to be doing it in 10 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm really happy. Like, I think it's really good, and I have seen a lot of change in my body. I've gained a lot of muscle. I haven't lost any weight really. Well, I guess I did. I just weighed myself this morning to check how much I weighed, and I was 155. Now I'm 152. So I have lost a tiny bit of weight, not much. I mean, that could be water weight, who knows, but I have gained a lot of muscle. Other things that I've been doing as far as exercise, I have been doing core workouts, because I do have a little bit of diastasis recti, and that's basically when your stomach muscles are torn apart and they don't come back together well after having a baby. So I have to be careful as far as what I do as far as my core goes. And I mean, I am a year postpartum, but it doesn't really go away on its own. It's something you have to work on, and I haven't been consistent enough with doing it. So one of my goals is just being more consistent with the core workouts and maybe getting that flat tummy that I want so bad. So wow, that was a lot of filming, a lot of me just talking. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Your support means so much to me. Comment below if you would like to see some videos I have on tips about maybe working out with 3 littles. And if you would like to see more content from our family, like just family life, please subscribe. Click the little red button below. When you click it, it will turn gray. Then you know you're subscribed. But I'm hoping that I can post just fitness updates and like what I'm doing at least once a month. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe. It means so much to me, and I just love to have your support. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.